see my screen? Yeah, okay. Where were we last time? I think we've been to this one. We finished inventory management audit, right? Yeah, I don't see the chat here. Join session. Okay. Okay. Okay, did we finish this section, this part yet? Inventory management audit? Hello? Okay. So today we come to ABC Pareto analysis for inventory management. So I think for ABC, I usually call it ABC analysis. It's easier. It's a model for managing inventory in your warehouse. So it's kind of a model and a tool. So we use a tool to distinguish like some good that is more important than the other. So ABC like it's not the name or whatever. It is the name of the person who invented it, but ABC like when we classify the inventory into three classes like class A, class B, class C. Class A is like the most important inventory. We need to have it at any time because it generates a lot of income for the company. And it takes less space. Class B is kind of in between. C, it like the least important inventory. You have it, it's good. But if you don't have it, it's fine. So Class C, if the company or your own business ran out of cash flow, I mean, sure, we don't need to have it. It's fine. But for Class A, even though you ran out of cash flow, you need to go get a loan from the bank or from other company or do whatever you can to make sure you always have Class A inventory. Okay. Uh, for example, I could give you like example in let's say in macro during coronavirus COVID-19. So we know that the cleaning supply is more important, right? It's crucial. Cleaning supply, hand sanitizer, or whatever is important. So so the wholesale retailer make sure they have all those cleaning supply at all costs, no matter what. They could maybe so like those items is considered as class A. And class C maybe something that is least important that's not really need anymore. So something that is related to like uh let's say a bike, uh a kayak or anything for like tourist activity because you know during oh you can hear clearly. Let me check. I think my mic's okay. How, how about now? There's a cat near me. He's always running around. Okay, give me a minute. I need to remove the cat. Get out of here. making noise. Okay. How about now? Better? Maybe I switch the mic to iPad. Usually iPad has better quality. Can you guys hear me? I have to. So why you have to classify the inventory in two classes? Because some inventory again is more important than the other. So and class A, the inventory that is more important, we have to spend more time and effort to focus on it, to manage it properly. Because inventory like it it costs some money to manage it, like space. It costs some space. It costs some like manpower to manage it. Some inventory like food warehouse. They want to make sure like they don't buy it a lot. They can like most of the time food good get expired and then going bad and they end up throwing it away. So yeah, they have to make sure like any inventory that bring a lot of profit to them, they have to manage it more and need to have it at all time. Any food item that they don't sell it a lot, so they make sure they buy less, and those items gonna classify into class C. So the analysis can be done by ranking what we call usage value. So like from highest to the lowest value, and I think the most few important item can be identified. So like in the next slide, I'll show you how to calculate usage value. Okay, give me a minute, right?
Hello. All right, I'm back to the room, so there's no noise anymore. So hopefully it went well. The class. So does everyone understand like the ABC model, like ABC analysis, like what is usage value? Also, oh yeah, I forgot. So usage value is the we call like the definition is the product or usage over a period of time and some indicated item value. So the formula is easy, just like when we calculate the usage value, they usually calculate by month or uh, by annually. So just take like the amount of the item sold per year per month and multiply by the value. So it find like how much the company make from that item. So this is like some like indication of the item, say class A, class B, class C, and the number of item usually class A take around like 10% of the total inventory, but at the same time it produce 70% of the value, meaning the profit for the company. Class C, it take a lot of space, but it produce only like 10 around 10% value profit for the company. Okay. And then class B is like in between. Sometimes it's like some company they consider class B for like 20%. Some company they change it to like 30. Uh, when they change the number of items to 30%, this one had to change to like 60%. Yeah, but usually class A is like the top 10%. The top 10% of item and create a lot of value. The stock control for class A like is really strict because again we want to make sure we have class A item inventory at all costs. Class B is moderate. Class C, yeah, it kind of like loose. Sometimes we have it, sometimes we don't have it. It's fine. Delivery cycle, like this one is weekly. Yeah, we make sure we have like item coming to our inventory, sometimes weekly or monthly. This one 3 months or 6 months. Yeah, depend on that. Control report. Usually they have report of how much the item left over inventory in the inventory every week. Class B could be monthly. Class C could be quarterly, like every 3 months. So importance, high, moderate, low. Forecast. Class A, make sure it be accurate. Yeah. Class B could be estimate. Class C could be like roughly. Control effect, max, moderate, minimum, and source like our supplier. Make sure we have multiple supplier for class A item, right? Because like we want to have it all the time. If one supplier have problem deliver the product, make sure we have like another supplier, right? To supply the product to us. Class B we could have more than two supplier. Class C could be two or one. It depends. Yeah, like this is a chat of class A, B, C, like the horizontal the quantity and percentage, and the vertical is like the value percentage too. Okay, so I think this one I took it from I'm I don't think it's from our textbook, but from the other book. So in order to find like class A, class B, class C, first you need to list down everything like the item number here. So it's item ID, so it's different from other company. The quantity that you sell. So this one is annually, yearly. So per year you sell this item like 10,000 units. This item 12,800 units and so on and so forth. Price per unit, this one like 3.25 pound, so on and so forth. And so the real value or yearly requirement. Sorry. So again, the value here, the usage value, you just multiply everything with the price. So you find everything here, and then you rank it. So you rank it based on the value that the company made. So let's say this item number 1007. The quantity is only 4,000 unit, right? It's much less than this item, the top two. It's only 4,000 unit, but unit price is 136.2 pound, and the total value is 500,044,800. So if you look at the overall value of the every item, you see this item number 1007 has the highest value. So we rank it number one. So the second highest is this item 1009. So we rank it number two, number three, so on and so forth. In Excel spreadsheet, they have a function that could allow you to rank it. Did you guys know how to rank item? I think you did in CS class. In IT foundation year, they will teach you how to rank something. Anyone had question? Anyone had question about ranking? Okay, quiet here. We could go to Excel spreadsheet and then maybe work on it together. So I could show you guys how to do this. So again, after we rank the item, so we rank it from number 1 to number 9. Is the item number again, the value, and then you find proportion. So proportion, you just take the value of this item and divide it by the total value. Proportion to find percentage. Yeah, percentage on the item value. Number 2 again, just proportion on number 2, just take this amount divided by the overall value. So you will find every percentage. If you add them up together, you will find like 100% here. So we rank those items in order to find like the most important inventory here. So as you know again, so we want to find class A inventory. So item that rank like number 1, number 2, number 3, we know that that's really important because it makes the most value for the company, like the most income for the company. Right? Like you rank the student like get number 1, number 2, like top 5, top 10 student, and those students are good student and they have highest score in the class. So the same thing for the inventory. Inventory that rank like the top that usually produce a lot of uh, income for the company. Like number 1, it produce like almost like 500,000 pound. Number 2, 45, around 4,500,000. That's a lot. Compared to other items, let's say item rank number 9, it produce only 14,000. So yeah. So we cannot say the item is important based on the quantity that we sold. Yeah, no, you cannot do that. Let's say this item number 1005. The quantity is, it probably has the highest. Oh no, number 2, 1002. It has the highest quantity of sold, or the item sold per year. But the unit price and the value, the total value is like it's like number 8 if we rank it based on the like the company made from selling this item. So we cannot say that item number 1002 is important. I mean, it's important, but at least important than other item. Because why? Even though we sell it a lot, but the value that it make for the company is less than other item. Again, for item number 1, we sell it only for 4,000, but it creates almost half of the value, almost like $500,000. It's a lot. Yeah. You understand that? Okay. So yeah, let's go to the next slide real quick, and I will move back. So, let's finish this thing real quick. So, and then we rank everything again based on the value 1, 2, 3 to 9 in Excel. Like, why we need to use Excel? Because in the company, you don't sell like only 9 items, you sell like hundreds of thousand items. So that's why you need a function that rank everything based on the value. And you find proportion here, the same thing. Accumulative percentage. You guys know the word accumulative. It's like you add everything up. You add like the new percentage on top of the previous one. Let's say for item number 1, percentage accumulated for is 3.6%, because it's the first one. But for item number 2, for percentage accumulated, you just take 43.6 plus 36.4, so you find 80%. And item rank number 3, yeah, you add the previous two and add them up with the previous two, you find 88.4. Number 4, rank number 4, you add to that too, so you find 92.4. So you add this, it's easier to classify it, because you already know that like some book they said class A is account for like 10%, but for our book class A they account for like 80%, the top 80% of the total value. So you see here 80% of total annual usage. So you see, you go to percentage accumulated, so 80%, so you stop here. So you cross the border and put these 2 items in class A. So, and then class B, it has to be between 80% to 95%. So, and then so 80% is for class A, right? So any item that accumulated from 80 to 95% is class B. Class B accounted for item 1004, 1006, and 1001. And then class C is any item that have accumulated percentage over 95%. So anything above 95% is all going to class C. You guys understand the concept of accumulated percentage? Because we do accumulated percentage because it's easier to classify the item. If you still have like a regular proportion, you don't know when it's the top 80%, like when you don't know like how much the item cover, like how many percentage that the inventory cover, accumulative like tell you everything. Okay, any questions? So this is the end of this slide. If you have question, just let me know. I'll try to explain you. I don't know, this number just like look easy to me, but I understand you are foundation year, so you might need more explanation. So if you have question right now, please don't hesitate to ask. It's a good time to ask. I think in a previous section, in section 1, I showed them how to do it in Excel, because some of them they don't understand how to find cumulative to classify it. So yeah, if you guys want, I could show you around too how to do it. So where's the spreadsheet? I upload a spreadsheet to the classroom, so you guys could download it. Just one have the answer and the other one don't have any answer. Oh, so the T, you're not sure about the proportion or the overall value and accumulated. Uh, yeah, proportion is just we find the percentage of how much how much value that the item make for the company. Let's say we sell like 500,000 44 £800. So we want to know what is the percentage of the overall sale. So that's why we had to find the total value here. We add them up and we use this number divided by the overall value here. You see it? So in order to find the proportion, we just take this number, the value of item 1007, divided by the overall value, I mean the overall income that the company made for that year. And why we need to find the cumulative? Again, because we want to know we know that with the accumulated it tells us that item 1007 and 1009 accounted for 80% of the total sale, right? Account for 80% with these two items, only two items, 1009 and 1007 accounted for 80%, right? We add them up together. If we ask like, let's say if you don't have accumulated, let's say you don't have this column, you don't have column. If people ask you, okay, item like the top five item, how much percentage that the company make based on the top five item? So if you don't have the, so so when like let's say your boss or like your manager asks you the top five item, how much does it how many percentage that it cover for the company sale? So sure you have to add everything up, right? That's why if you add everything up, sure you're gonna find like 95%. And then you report and say, okay, so the top five item accounted for 95% of the total sale for the company. The top four accounted for 92.4. The top three accounted for 88.4. Yeah. The top two accounted for 80%. Something like that. That's the concept of cumulative. And what you mean like you just add them up. It's just like the the simplified way I could explain you like the top four, top five, how much does it account for the total sale, you know? Yeah, you add them up all together. So you add them up. You add the previous sum to the current one. So the top five you just add like from number one to number five. I think like CS class they should teach you like the percentage cumulative in a computer science class. Yeah, I mean if you don't take, I could help you a little bit. Okay, let me upload a spreadsheet. So what I did with section one, uh, yeah, Microsoft Word. With section one, like they don't understand, so I just like copy the number here, go into Excel spreadsheet, and then explain it, and like we do a demonstration one by one how the number work. So let me open this real quick. Okay, here. So this number I copied exactly from the slide. I copy exactly, and in order to find the annual value, can you guys download it right now? So we will go this together. Okay, everyone download a spreadsheet from a classroom. Go to week 7 resources and download it. Okay, I'll pause recording real quick while you guys downloading. I don't want it to be long.